Top story here this evening, Governor Abbott lifting the statewide mask mandate, allowing Texas businesses to operate at full capacity. The mandate goes into effect on March 10th, Wednesday, which Democrats say is just too soon. KXAN's Maggie Glenn has the latest on the governor's decision.
It is now time to open Texas 100%.
Governor Abbott points to more COVID treatments and shots in arms than ever before as he lifts the mask mandate and expands business capacity.
More than 5.7 million vaccine shots have already been given to Texans.
The capacity expansion is welcomed by business owners and employees across the state, many of which have been shuttered since spring.
For the thousands of local restaurants on the brink of closure and the 167,000 Texans that remain unemployed in our industry alone, Governor Abbott's announcement today is a light at the end of a very dark tunnel.
But Democrats were quick with criticism, concerned that the mandate could lead to another spike in late spring.
If you listen to the national experts, Dr. Fauci has said that even when people are vaccinated, they should continue to mask up.
Doctors say abandoning practiced precautions too quickly would be a mistake.
Even though we've had this remarkable improvement over the last 1 to 2 months now with the number of COVID cases, we also want to be careful not to lose that.
But the governor says those precautions now fall on personal responsibility rather than government regulation.
Today's announcement does not abandon the safe practices that Texans have mastered over the past year. Instead, it's a reminder that each person has their own role to play in their own personal safety, as well as in the safety of others.
Maggie Glenn, KXAN News.
The governor says if any hospital region rises above 15% of the hospital bed capacity for 7 straight days, a county judge can step in to implement COVID-19 mitigation strategies. But he adds judges cannot put anybody in jail for not following COVID orders or impose any penalties for failing to wear a mask. Local leaders are responding to the governor's announcement. In a statement, Austin Mayor Steve Adler says too much is at stake to compromise the positive outcomes we've seen with overconfidence. He says the priority should be further opening public schools and businesses successfully. Mayor Adler says that he, along with the mayors of Houston, Dallas, and San Antonio, are calling on the governor not to create uncertainty about the importance of wearing a mask by changing the rules. Austin Public Health Interim Authority Dr. Mark Escott is also weighing in. He says everyone should continue to wear masks, social distance, and wash their hands despite the removal of the mask mandate. Hays County Judge Ruben Becerra says today's announcement makes him nervous.
I think this is premature for us to be doing such a thing, and I find it mildly reckless, and I hope that people don't take this as a it's all behind us approach, because we will fall on our faces if we don't follow federal guidelines.
Judge Becerra says he's concerned the state of Texas still is not where it needs to be in terms of vaccinations. He's worried because Hays County is getting fewer than 2,000 vaccines per week for the nearly 300,000 people who live there.